Good morning. I'm off to another promo an hour and a half away from Regina today, and these drives give me a lot of time to think. And this morning I'm thinking about programming and where I really started. Now, of course, I've not worked in the programming my whole life. I didn't do what girls are supposed to do. I knew growing up I didn't want to have kids. I liked them, but maybe it was babysitting at 9 years old that, stayed me off that. I always knew I wanted a career, and of course in the day they were selling us, and still are, that you can do it all. And I knew you could. You can, of course you can, but to do both extremely well is pretty hard on someone. And for all women out there that do that every day, I applaud you. For me, I knew I'm an extremist, and I wasn't one way. I couldn't cut it in the middle, and I knew that from a young age, and I decided on career. And with that in mind, I ended up marrying an older man, 17 years older than me, in fact, when I was 23 years old. He was 40. And and you ask, why would you do such a thing? Well, number one, at the time, pizza and beer wasn't going to cut it for me. I had developed some fine tastes, and working in 5-star resorts, and I liked hanging out with thinkers and people who had some entrepreneurial spirit, and so I just wasn't attracted to the guys my own age. But of course that changed when I got a little older, into my 40s and 50, and I started dating younger guys. And of course one of those questions that's kind of important to ask is, do you want children? And this is where I really got super interested, even though I didn't live a very programmed life. I apparently, I did everything against that. The guys I was dating, I'd say, hey, do you want to have children? And they would be, well, yeah. Just about offended that I would ask such a question. And I would say, well, no. Do you want kids? And the responses were most often all the same. Yeah. Isn't that what you do? And that's where the programming. So when I'd actually dig in with them, as the conversation would go on, I found more times than I thought I would that in fact they didn't really want to have kids. That in fact when they thought about it and didn't just go with the program, they questioned whether that was going to fulfill them or not. The fact is we're kind of told what's going to fulfill us in life, and instead of looking within to determine what will fulfill you, we're going by the expectations out there of what's going to fulfill you. And most often it doesn't, because we can see that in relationships. We can see this in broken families. We can see this because it was disingenuous to start. Busting out of the programming isn't easy. And seeing what's before your very eyes should be, but it's like the basics have been erased. having and making these lifelong commitments that we cannot uphold. Mostly because we weren't being true to ourselves. We weren't speaking our truth. Because if we were speaking our truth all the way, these problems wouldn't emerge. It's time to see what's before our very eyes.